And welcome back, everybody. I'm bouncing to the beat, Cool Clyde. Welcome back to Open. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee. You know, the South Bronx Overall Economic Development Corporation, more commonly known as SoBRO, is dedicated to strengthening business and creating and implementing innovative economic, housing, educational, and career development programs in the South Bronx. And here to tell us more about their programs and services is SoBRO President and CEO Phillip Morrow. Welcome to the show. Always a pleasure to see you. Yeah. SoBRO started over 25 years ago, right?
We're approaching our 40th year.
Yeah, I remember you guys were saying 25 years and it just stuck in my mind.
Yeah.
You had a big celebration, and I think you had a big 30th also. Right?
Yeah, 30th, and the next year is our 39th, the year after is our 40th anniversary.
And you always have it at the Hilton, I believe.
Not always. We go around different hotels, so depending on who gives us the best deal.
I remember. That's
right. That's the way you do it.
I was doing the Make the Grade Foundation. I was in a room. I think you were in the ballroom, and I was in another ballroom.
Okay.
They said, "Yes, SoBRO's next door." I said, "Oh, wow!" So we went over to you guys. You guys came over. It was very nice.
Well, we have a great party once a year.
Yeah. So you have this big program. I remember doing a live broadcast from the jobs fair that you guys have. You really help out in the community. Tell us about some of the things that SoBRO.
Well, since you mentioned jobs, we can start with that. We do employment and training, basic education, GED, ESL, English as a special language, all of that to help people prepare for employment, workforce development, job development. That's part of what we do.
That's
we
also
do housing. We've got quite a few housing units in the pipeline that we manage and own and operate for low-income families. We have special needs housing. We have economic development programs. We work in the industrial areas, Port Morris and Bathgate. We help the manufacturers and expand their businesses to create more jobs. We do entrepreneurial training. We help people go into business, start business. We run a venture center for new and emerging businesses. We have youth services. We work in the schools, after-school programs, summer youth employment.
There you go.
All of that. So it's a wide range of services, all focused on the economic development.
Well, why was this developed, and who founded this?
It was founded in 1972 by a group of business people who were concerned about the flight of jobs and economic opportunity in the South Bronx. At that time, you know, the Bronx was burning. We were kind of at the bottom of where we might be. So over those 30-some-odd years, they built up. The Bronx has been built up and revitalized and has come back a long way from where they were in 1972.
So you guys were a major part of it.
We were part of it. We did our part. I mean, there were a lot of other organizations that helped as well, but I mean, it was a concerted effort to save the Bronx. At that time, you know, a lot of people thought there was no hope for this community, but we know better.
That's right. My God, there's so many different things that you guys do in the community. What does it offer to the community, and who can get involved?
Everybody can get involved. Our programs, we're in the schools, for example, and we do after-school programs. We help with cultural enrichment, educational programs, supporting kids, helping them stay in school and graduate. We have programs for adults, people who are unemployed looking for jobs. We have programs to divert people from public assistance to help people get a job rather than get a check. And we work on those as well. And we help people who are new arrivals learn English. We do considerable work with English. We have second chance programs for high school dropouts to get a GED. So all of that is part of what we do.
They have a big second chance school over there in Hunts Point. Wildcat Academy?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with it, but our program, we have Youth Build. Youth Build is a national program. They take youth who are high school dropouts. It's an eight-month-long program. Community leadership, education, GED. They work on construction projects, learning some construction trade, carpentry, plumbing, electrical. And at the end of it, many of them go into college, some of them go into construction work, some of them go into other types of jobs, but it's all meant to give kids a chance who maybe at one time thought there was no hope for school for them, and turn them around and create get them looking for careers.
Well, maybe they don't feel as good as everybody else academically, so maybe they want to get into like something vocational.
One surprising thing about it is some of the kids come in and they're very smart. They might have been A students had they had the right guidance and direction. So when they can come to us, and a lot of our youth build students end up going to college. They then start their higher education after getting a GED.
Yeah. How can people get involved?
Just come to our office. We're at the 555 Bergen Avenue, which is right off of 3rd Avenue and 149th Street.
Yeah.
Our doors are open. People walk in there. They can sign up as looking for a job. When we have openings in the programs, because they run in cycles,
yes.
Sometimes we have ads in the paper, things like that. We also have a website, SoBRO.org,
yeah.
which is easy to find. And if you Google it, it'll come right up.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Can we get involved somehow through maybe the radio station and BronxNet, where we can come out and maybe do an auditorium or speak in an auditorium or speak to some of the students about staying in school, being on time, or linking up with one of your programs?
Absolutely.
Give it
we
an extra.
do that. We have those activities all the time.
Yeah.
We have a youth center there, so there's all kinds of things going on working with the youth. And we're interested in getting people in the community involved in what we do. People volunteering and people come in and do work with our participants and our students.
Why don't we set up a breakfast, a morning breakfast?
Sure.
It can be a student appreciation breakfast, faculty appreciation.
Love to do it.
We'll do it in the morning. We'll put it live on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. We'll invite the BronxNet cameras to come out also and and just let everybody know what's going on. Yeah,
that's fantastic. Yeah.
All right. So what's next for SoBRO?
Well, we're looking forward now to planning a big year this year. Getting out more into the public, letting people know what this organization has been around 39 years is doing, and we're building up for the 40th anniversary, which we hope to have a huge celebration.
There you go.
Not too many organizations like ours that have survived for 40 years.
Oh, I tell you.
Yeah.
And you guys are doing such great things. I mean, you have to survive because people depend on that.
They do.
And when you're doing good things, it always comes back around. It's a beautiful circle.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much. I mean, I know you have the big one, the 40th coming up and all that. Is there anything before that we can get involved in?
Well, we have all kinds of activities. We run an expo in the fall. We have the South Bronx Leadership Forum, where we have speakers come in, talk about any topical subjects. We have events at SoBRO every week.
There you go.
So if any time that anybody wants to get involved, there's something going on. If they check on the website, you can see all kinds of activities that are going on.
What's the website again?
SoBRO.org, O-R-G.
And is there a number for people to call?
The number is 718-292-3113. That's our main number.
The President and CEO of SoBRO, Phillip Morrow. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you.
Always come by and share information with us because, you know, we're always up on. There's a magazine that comes out, too, that
we do a
newsletter.
Like
yeah.
But we publish it online, so it doesn't really
I get that.
printed. Okay, good.
We're going to talk to you more.
Okay.
We got to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere because coming up next, well, we'll tell you about an organization that's dedicated to helping you get a living wage. What is a living wage? All that and more headed your way. We'll find out coming up next.
You need some